What's up, guys? I'm back. Sunday, live video. Just got back from a paddleboard session out on Lake St. Clair. Freezing out. The water's like super cold, below 0 degrees. So it was like really cold, but we didn't fall in. So I'm alive and I made it here to be here right now. So that's a good thing. All right, so today I'm talking about, I've had questions since last week's video about my concert workouts. I call them AXFIT jam sessions. So I've had people asking, hey girl, or hey, from Brazil, hi. I've had people ask, okay, tell me more about these concert workouts. And I'd love to, because they're a huge passion of mine and a lot of fun. And then some questions and answers with you guys too. So if you have any questions, ask me and I'll get to them at the end. Okay, so concert workout. You can name it what you want. We call it the AXFIT jam session. You might call it, if you're boot camps, Johnny's boot camp jam session. I don't know, whatever your name is, you can add that jam session after. I don't mind. Definitely take these ideas, or you could call it a rock concert workout. We kind of went that route too. But what it is, it's live music, either with a DJ or a band, and then you or me on stage kicking people's butt. Hey Sandy, what's up? Sandy said she's doing a concert workout, right Sandy? I think that was you. We were talking the other day. I'm having a moment. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I believe we were talking about them. Maybe there's a different Sandy P out there. But anyways, so rock concert workouts are a must, guys, for the season ahead. Start planning it now. So it's what? March now already. Yeah, it was you, Sandy. Okay, good. So that's why we're talking about this today. For you, Sandy P. It's March, so rock concert workout you probably want to do, maybe it's a spring thing. You know, in the spring, people are like looking for that thing to do, get outside, do something like, you know, now that's nicer weather. That's when I'm planning mine. I'm planning mine for like end of May, beginning of June. I guess it's like kind of summer, but not quite. So I'm planning one too, so we can kind of plan this together, talk about it each week. If you have more questions, you can let me know if I don't cover everything here. But I think every single trainer out there or who watches this, you should plan one for your crew or your community. It depends what you want to do. This is what I've done, what's worked for me, what hasn't worked for me. I've done two kind of scales of it. I've done smaller scale on our property here at Urban Surf, like you might have seen in some of my videos if you search jam session workout or concert workout, and that's been a success. And we also went bigger scale and rented this big outdoor kind of arena and put one on there, and that was successful too. That one we charged, I think it was $5 to get in, and it was to cover the costs, and we donated the rest. The ones here we don't charge. When I do it again, I would always just do it with no charge, doing it here. It's not a moneymaker thing for me. I mean, you might find it works differently for you, or you might try it one way and then do another way. But for me, it's more like that marketing, kind of indirect sales. So what we did was host it, it's free, put it on social media. I'll start posting about it maybe in a month, letting people know it's coming. People get excited. You know, you make a really cool event page about it, and then you kind of share it. Those people share it. You invite other boot camps out to come. I invite other boot camps in the city. I'll be like, hey, come to the jam session, wear your like shirts, represent your boot camp. It's just fun. Like, it's, you know, you let them know it's not competition. You might have some that want to get in on it and some that don't. It depends on the type of people that you reach out to, and if they want to come in, they can come. So I had a few boot camps show up, a running group, cyclist, like spin groups, yoga groups. And I've even thought of having like a yogi after, do some yoga. So I do like a hard 30-minute workout with the music, and then have the yogi kind of, we slow the music down and have them do the stretch out. So it gets a yogi that's in your community kind of out there, and like you guys are both kind of sharing it. They bring their crew, you have your crew, it brings more people. So something I'm thinking about for mine that I might do this time that I've never done is doing yoga after. So I always like the free, it's free, come, yeah, I gotta bite the bullet. Hey girl, what's up? Brenna. I always like just saying it's free. It's great marketing for me. I don't spend a lot on marketing, like newspaper ads, like paper ads. They're just like, who's reading the paper anymore? We all do stuff online. So a lot of my marketing, I just do myself, social media, right? So by doing that, like events like this, you might bite the bullet on what? Like a band, or hello, this sounds awesome and fun. Cassandra G, do one, girl. Do one in your town. Start getting the ball rolling in your head. That's what I want today to be about. And if you guys have done this kind of thing, give us some ideas too. Post after I upload this what you've done, because I'm sure there's some out there that have done similar things and probably have more advice or different advice than I do. So yeah, it's like, for me, this is like a way to get new people. So we get, sometimes I think we've had 300, 400 show up, and my crew's, you know, anywhere from 30 to 60, kind of my regular crew that showed, and the rest was all new people. And then I got a lot of people that came, and if they didn't keep coming, at least they knew about it or they tried it and they talk about it. So it's definitely a great way to market your business, get it out there. I open it to kids. Bring your kids. Like, nothing's cooler than having kids in the videos, right? Because you're gonna make sick videos from it after, you know, dancing and jumping around and trying to work out and looking up at their mom so proud, and maybe always remembering that moment that trainer kicked their butt on stage with that band. They felt the music pounding in their chest. It's just the coolest thing. Not to mention, if you're anything like me and you love like music, singing, you love bands, but like you just suck at all that stuff, it was my chance to kind of shine and be with a band on a stage. So if I could choose DJ or band all the time, because I was right up there with them, like on the microphone, and I just felt like I was part of the band, but I wasn't, but I was. So I love that. And the people, you know, down working the floor are feeling that music in their chest. It's just like the coolest thing. And it's just like this big, huge, awesome high amongst everybody. It's the coolest thing. So I definitely recommend you guys doing it. Locations, it's tough. For maybe you guys, we have a spot with a big parking lot, so we can do it here, but you could do it at a park, get a permit, maybe find, like we found an ice skate, like an outdoor ice skate arena, that you might have one of those in your town, that in the summer there's no ice in it, right? So it's just a cement pad. You got to get creative with that kind of thing. Maybe it's a gym, but the outdoor kind of thing is kind of cool. And then we have built stages before, or sometimes we did it once on this weird like wood thing. I don't know. It depends on what you want to do. We've done some different things with our stages, but if you don't have a stage, it's hard if you're flat because people at the back can't see you. So you got to think logistics on where you're going to do it, what you're going to need. But if it costs you, you know, $200 to $400 to put this kind of thing on, to me, I think it's worth it, because people will spend $200 to $400 to $1,000 on like a tiny ad in a newspaper, right? So it's not just the event, it's leading up to the event that you're marketing, it's the main event, and then it's the after, having those pictures, having those videos, right? So it's pretty awesome way to kind of like advertise your business and just do something outside of the box. And then music depends. I found this like younger band in my city. They didn't charge a ton because they're kind of younger, but awesome music of the pack, really cool, upbeat. You want upbeat music. We had a community ladies night, and we had yoga, dumbbell training, Zumba. Super fun. Yoga, a mix. Okay, I was trying to think, is that all one workout? Yoga, dumbbell, and Zumba, but little sections. That's cool. So like a ladies night, I like that idea too, you guys. Like if you don't want to go to such an extent, it could be like, hey, this is just like with my regular crew, and just mixing it up and doing little kind of snippets of different workouts. Maybe have a boxer come in and do some boxing, and have, you know, bringing different leaders of what they do together and give your crew like a, you know, total different experience, like a 20-20-20 or something. One time we used like this band, they were amazing. They were like 80s, like rock, and they had long hair. There's a video on my YouTube. I'll put it in the comments down below here, and just like, like this, like it was insane. And it was 9 in the morning, and I know my neighbors were like, I got one phone call, but anyways, it was crazy and it was amazing. It was the coolest thing. So definitely see what kind of band you want to do. I remember me and Chris were trying to find a marching band. We wanted to like have the workout kind of like the warm up kind of started, and we wanted to have like a marching band coming down the street, like dun 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 dun, and then got louder and louder, and then had the marching band like around our parking lot, and we're all working out to the like beats, but they didn't want to come because I don't know. I think they thought it was a bit crazy. But if you know a marching band, that may be kind of cool. It's all about those experiences. That's what I'm talking about today. All right. And then marketing it, just using Facebook, Instagram stories, this and that. And then who are you going to have? Anyone that wants to come. Men, women, young, old. All right. So that's my kind of thing on jam session. I would recommend everybody doing it. I hope that more than just Sandy P does it. Aya's here. Aya. I don't know if I'm saying it right every time. Aya. I think it's Aya. Hey, girl. Are you going to do one? Let us know. I want to hear, like, Comment right now. Let me know. Hey, are you going to put on a concert workout? I follow her on Instagram. She does the coolest stuff with her crew. Good job, guys. And if you guys want, comment below after I upload this video. Share your Instagrams. Or if you guys follow me, I meant to do it last week. I'm going to put a post up and I'll do like a trainer's post. Both are right. Okay, good. I'm going to do a little post and I'm going to say like some kind of like trainers connect so that all of us that talk on here every week and are part of like this YouTube channel can connect too. Because I follow you guys follow me, or I might be missing some of you guys, I don't know. And then you guys maybe want to follow each other. I love following other trainers, especially people I'm like kind of talking to. And I feel like we have like this bit of this community here now on Sundays at 3 p.m. Eastern. So I'm gonna share something on my Instagram like pretty much when I go in the house. And guys, when you get a chance, get on there, AXFIT, and let's like connect on there. And if I'm not following you, let me know. Say, hey, follow me. Anyways, all right, so that's it about the jam session. If you have more questions, ask me, but I hope I hear more of you guys doing this summer. Make it, you know, I know sometimes doing new things is kind of like, it can be nerve-wracking. It's kind of like, oh, it seems like a lot of work, but you got to put yourself outside of the box and you got to give that experience. You got to do different things, new things, keep it fresh with your crew and in your community so you don't become kind of like stale and old. All right, we got to keep it fresh, people talking about us, always being innovative. So that's what we try to do here. Okay, and then any questions? Anyone want to know anything? I didn't do a post earlier to ask you questions, but if you have any, comment. I'm right here to read it and talk about it. I did have someone ask me what one piece of advice I would give if it was their very first, you're just new to throwing on hosting or starting your boot camp business. What is my one piece of advice that I would give? It's a tough question because there's a lot of things to make it actually successful, as you guys know, because we're doing it and we're grinding it. But I would say number one way to get people in the door and be successful with it is your personality. All right, that's really number one. You can have the best equipment, be in the best gym, best location, have the coolest name to your business, your boot camp business or fitness. But if you're not putting that personality in and being that balance that I always talk about like, you know, giving compassion and compliments, but being tough and then joking and changing your voice, tone of voice. Last week you talked about parents and kids class, and I'm planning to try one this Mother's Day. Ooh, I love that idea. Yeah, I think that I will do that too. That's a great, because I've been talking about doing it, right? So I was like, when should I do this? Mother's Day is a great day. When is Mother's Day? June? May? I'll check it out. I think I'll do the same. It's like a great thing, like Mother's Day, bring the family, boom. Love it, thank you, good call. Yeah, so number one thing for anyone starting a fitness business, 21st of March, ooh, that's coming up. You have to have that personality every time you go in there. So someone asked that last week in a comment. So if you're watching this, that's what I would say. And then, you know, location is important, and the name of your boot camp or fitness business is important too. Think of the demographic. If I want men and women of all fitness levels, or I want like that tough kind of like crowd, if I called it like Daniela's boot camp, like I'm not going to get guys attracted to that. They don't want to be like, oh, I go to Daniela's boot camp, right? So you got to kind of think like, what kind of people do I want to attract? And I got to have a name and a brand that, you know, people would be proud to say that they do. If you want guys in your class, I get that question all the time. How do you get so many men in your class? Well, it's a balance of your personality, and the name of my business is AXFIT. It's Adrenaline Extreme Fitness. So it feels like, you know, it's going to get that kind of tough crowd, and it scares away a lot of people, and that's fine. I don't want them there anyways. No, I'm just joking, kind of joking. So definitely personality, your brand, and then your location's huge. If you're in some weird park or gym people don't like go to or drive to, or just like, you know, some locations work with business and some don't. So that's kind of like what I would say. All right, that's it for today. Keep it short, crisp. I'll be back here next week to talk some more. And yeah, guys, if you have any questions or anything you want to know more about this jam session, I missed anything, or you just want to tap in and say, hey, Danielle, I'm going to do it. Let's do this together. You know, we can kind of all talk about it and plan it and get excited about it together. Okay? So I'm out. Have a great week, guys. Thanks for being on here and watching. And Chris just loaded a new video from this week. It's an awesome workout. Thank you. Did Speed Demon workout with my crew and they loved it. I always say I'm going to leave and then I don't leave. Brianna, so they loved the Speed Demon workout. Sweet. I love that you guys get to use these training guides, and I love seeing pictures. So any of you guys that are doing my training guides, please tag me in your pictures. I want to see. Bye. Yeah, bye. Yeah. I'm not leaving yet. Now I'm talking more. Definitely tag me in your photos. I love seeing you guys all over the world doing my workouts. It's the coolest things. Or if you're posting on Instagram, like just seeing people do the structure that I did with my group. It's so cool. It makes me so happy. So definitely like let me know when you're doing that. Hey, hun, how are you? Hey, what's up, All-Star Fitness Training? I'm really good. I just went for a paddle today. So me and my husband and my daughter, she's 14. I'm always late. Yeah, you're late getting on here. Urban Surf, anyone here from Brazil who would want guides in Portuguese? Yeah, that's a question we ask because we have a lot of Brazilians following us, and maybe you don't, maybe you need to have it, maybe we should have it translated into Portuguese. Would you like that? Or any other languages out there? Because we can find translators. Oh, I gotta stand. My feet are asleep. I was trying to like sit at a good like distance to the phone. Oh, I was gonna like make it like last, but I don't need to hide from you guys. I can tell you I'm uncomfortable and I can move. Spanish here, yeah. So would you like it in Spanish? Would it be cool to have our training guides or our videos in Spanish? We make these training guides and a lot of them are English only. So like how do you print those off and use them if you can't read them, right? So if you want to have these training guides but you want to have them in your a specific language, let us know. We can have them translated for sure. We're all about that because they're great guides. We have a lot of people using them and loving them all over the world every single day, and they're pretty wicked. And they're very like versatile and recyclable. You can use them over and over again, add different weights in or add different equipment. I do write a ton of stuff in there saying like how you can make it different or add things or modify it. So they're pretty cool. So yeah, let us know. What do you want? You let us know something and we'll do it. That's why we started these training guides. Every single day trainers would write me and say, hey, like, because I share my videos, hey, like, can you, do you have this whole breakdown of the workout? How many minutes did you take break? How many sets? Like, do you sell these workouts? And after like 10 years of making these videos on YouTube and people asking for training guides, that's why we started them. All right. So anyways, like I was saying, we just came back from a paddle. Me, Chris, my husband, and my daughter, she's 14, Raya, and it was amazing. We paddled to the lake and then we sat down on our boards and just like laid all together holding each other's boards, and it just like slowly brought us up the creek. It was the coolest thing. I feel so amazing. Okay, yesterday I bought agility ladders and I'll post the photos on Insta. Yeah, hey, I wanna see. The ladders are always fun, pretty cheap to buy. You can do some cool stuff with them. All right, well, I'm rambling just because it's fun, but I don't need to be wasting your time here. So talking about me floating down the creek with my family. All right, guys, I'll see you back here next week. I'll do a post so you can add yourselves to Instagram together. We can all be talking, and I'll do a post on YouTube midweek with a spot where you can ask questions that we can talk about next week. All right, so one more thing. I was thinking maybe it would be a good topic. Let me know. Do you want to know about how to have your own YouTube channel, or that kind of side of it? We could bring Chris in the video. There's room for 2 here. Chris, I know you're watching in the house. Maybe we get him in here and have him talk to us about website and like all that stuff. Like he does all the website for me and the back end and all that stuff. Maybe you guys want to know more about, what's a good video camera. If you have any questions on that end, we're here for you. Chris is here for you too. We can get his face in here. You're welcome. All right. I'm really leaving this time. Bye guys. Have a great week. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you back here next week. Yes, website would be great. Okay, we're on it next week. Bye. Peace. Bye.